That's more enchantment under the sea than prom, but that's okay.
That works. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third weekend.
Hi, we have a new soap today from Summer Break Soaps.
It's a Saturday morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Saturday mornings,
we're the Barbershop Duet.
grab your coffee. We're going to talk about shaving soaps today.
We're so excited to have our third weekend launching. It's crazy how many people have reached out so far, and
community is amazing.
We are very impressed. We're lucky to be a part of it, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we know we're totally new, but everybody's been so gracious and accepting of us.
Somehow it found us right when we needed it too, which is kind of fun. It just worked out.
And what a great time to be talking about self-care. Ways to just take a few minutes to yourself, close the door, and just escape to some amazing places through these amazing smells.
Right. It's something that everyone has to do, so why not make it enjoyable? It's funny, but I think the big thing we've learned is even just looking at the labels and the care that's put into all of the products and the time that's spent to come up with these wonderful scents.
Isn't that a secret of life? Really enjoying the things you have to do anyway?
Why not?
So today we're going to start with a really interesting soap. For season 1, we purchased about 30 soaps, a little bit secretly, and we're going to do all the unboxing. We tried to hit as many different companies as we could and talk to as many different artisans as we could. And we're so grateful for all of you who make these soaps, who have reached out to talk to us and spend hours with us on the phone.
And people to refer different companies too.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really helps educate us and make sure that our information is up to date for you, and hope that you might want to jump in with us. So today it's an interesting soap.
Yes.
Let's meet it.
So last week we introduced our first dupe, which we decided isn't our favorite word.
It's kind of a weird word. It's a dupe.
It just sounds like copycat to us, which is So we like more homage to or
improvement.
Yes,
it's better. They're making it better.
So I forget which. Sharp Dressed Man. We had not smelled the original before.
Yeah, we can't afford Green Iris Treat around here.
We really couldn't compare.
We have a Cavalier. She's expensive.
Not that we wanted to compare necessarily, but we were kind of see what it was inspired to be.
Yeah.
So this next one is sort of connected to that idea.
Yeah, I found this in a backwards way. There's only one cologne that I know that I used to wear all the time, and it's this one, Le Mail by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So I know this soap really well, so I thought, this cologne really well.
Right.
So I thought, let me look and see if anyone's made a soap based on it. And they have. And I ran into this amazing company, and they're called Summer Break Soaps. And they have a really cool thing we want to read you. Hold on,
we hadn't heard of them before, so it was kind of cool to find them.
I know you haven't read this yet. You want to take this one?
I'd love to. Summer Break Soaps is a husband and wife team, Kyle and April. We ended up as soap makers after deciding that soap making would be a fun hobby that we could do together. Kyle had discovered the world of wet shaving and had become fascinated with collecting razors, brushes, soaps, and aftershaves, which I'm sure a lot of you understand.
Yeah, boy, that's a good one. Huh?
April, on the other hand, was becoming increasingly interested in cosmetics. Soap making seemed like a great middle point and would be something we could do together, which is fun.
It's almost the same story
for
as
us,
McDuff's and as
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of the companies we reached out to. It's a husband-wife team, like both hands on decks, make it happen.
Yeah, and today it was a person and his mom that
right.
run
So
the
like a little family affair.
We love that. And when we're not making soap, April and I both work in the world of education. April is an elementary school teacher, while I work with special education students on the secondary level. Oh, you guys.
They're fun.
We are both passionate about educating and helping children to reach their full potential. This is how we ended up with the name Summer Break Soaps. You will see that the theme of education runs through our current and future products. In addition to education, as well as inspiration, you will likely see future products that are partially inspired by the fact that I grew up on a farm. Wow, that's
cool.
very cool, Kyle. Last line, they say, finally, most important, when we are not making soap, we spend every possible moment with our very entertaining children. Well, it's nice to meet you, Summer Break Soaps. And we're so happy to have this to open today.
Is it time to unbox?
It's the unboxing. I unboxed the last one. It's your turn.
Okay.
This is how it comes.
So yes, this
nice
is our
padded envelope. It got here really quick. I think 3 days.
Yeah, it was actually very quick.
Yeah.
Sorry if unboxing is loud on the mic.
Let's see. We'll show it to people.
Oh, there's things.
Oh, there's stuff in there. What do you got?
Let's see. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Oh! There's a note!
It's so
Love
fun.
the
Everyone
note.
gets little personal notes.
Thanks for giving our stuff a shot. I hope you enjoy. Kyle. It's Kyle.
It's him.
Kyle from the
It's
copy
really
on the screen.
him.
That's very
And a
cool. I love
little
it.
card with a code.
Yeah,
very
their social
official.
media links. It's
Oh,
a nice
I made there.
card.
And
And you get a
little
little coupon.
and a little
we'll hide the
sample.
code and a sample. We'll talk about this in messages, but we're giving away our samples. We'll come back to that.
Yes, we'll come back to that. Okay, ready?
Let's open it up. Let's
So
see the
I don't
label.
know the smell of that
Wow.
cologne. I don't think so.
It's a great label, y'all.
Sorry, Mr. Computer.
That's beautiful.
Ta-da.
Wow, let me see. Love it. What's the back
It's a
of
fun blue.
Yes.
It has a little yogurt or ingredients, not yogurt. It says yogurt. I just passed by that. But ingredients sticker as well. So some do it on the side, some do it on the bottom. Everyone's got their own little
And it's
thing.
clear inside.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I know what our first impression will be.
Okay, you know,
Kind of nervous.
yeah, it might be harder that you know what
'Cause
you're
I
expecting.
know this smells so well.
It's going to be different as a soap, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
expecting it to be like
Yeah,
identical. or
but
anything,
let's see if it's a good reminder of what
Yeah.
you think it's going to smell.
Okay, ready? See if it takes me back to college.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
Can you tell
Wow.
I'm related?
Yep. Yes, and you know what's cool? It didn't. It's not exact,
Okay.
but here's the cool thing. And the reason I say it's not exact is because when I first took it in, I could smell the different parts of it, which we'll talk about in a minute in scent notes. But after the first, they all came together in here, and it went.
I know that's
I
not.
don't know if you saw that on camera. There was a ping moment where in here they all combined, and I went, "That's it." So I suspect that when we build a lather,
Right.
it'll
really come together.
Yeah, grab your brush.
Oh, we
So,
didn't show
let me
the
see.
pour yet, so show the.
Oh, the pour. It's a
if
beautiful.
they
Look
wanted
at
to
that.
see.
It's a beautiful pour. Let's see how. It's a pretty soft soap. Oh no, it's not. It's pretty. It's pretty tough. I love that.
Ooh,
It's got a little bit of bite back to my finger on that soap. And I'm gonna put some in Sarah's
I wanna
bowl
do
from
it with-
Vanulay. Thank you, Monica.
Can I do a whiff before
She
we
made
mix
us
it?
the one we ordered. She didn't have that exact color, and she used her creativity and imagination, and it's
It's a
beautiful.
very me color, which I love. I want to smell this first before I smell the
Oh, you didn't smell it
lather.
yet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ooh, I love it though. I could totally see that you would buy a
Could
cologne.
you see that
Yeah,
in my
I could
cologne?
totally see you rocking this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the original smell like,
I'm
but
so sorry I didn't have you smell it.
it's okay. We got too excited.
I know. I just feel protective of this smell. A little bit,
yeah,
'cause
no,
'cause
but
I know
it's-
it.
I do really like it.
But I kind of want you to smell it almost more in the lather because I know it's all going to come out.
Right, right.
So we need to put some more
I'm
water
gonna
in
pull
there.
it away from the piano. Where's
Yeah,
the
if we don't
towel?
start. Oh yes, thank you. Everybody was a little bit scared about the piano's health and safety. There we
Yes,
go.
it is our sort of other living, so you know you want to
no,
keep it
that's-
happy.
That is true. Lather over there. Wow, and it's yogurt consistency. If it gets a little pasty and it sounds a little grindy, you want to add a little water, they say. And once it gets to kind of a yogurty consistency and it's got an iridescence to it where it reflects the light, you're probably about good to go.
I feel like there's a lot in the brush too.
That's a 3 or 4 pass bowl right there. And I did not put that much in.
No,
What do you think?
it really like blended together, like what you were saying. But I don't know if that's the cologne vibe.
Yeah. Oh, whoa!
Are you there now?
Whoa! Okay, I know what I'm going to ask them when we talk to them. How do you know it's going to smell like this when you make this? Because they're
Right.
subtly different, but this is it. This is what I wore.
I wonder if is it Kyle? I wonder if he wore it. Like if that was
maybe.
connected to
If
him.
that-
like
yeah.
if he had,
If he's a child of the
you know, like
80s
why
and-
they picked that one to do.
Right. Wow. Oh. Yeah. You know what?
Should we read the thing? No.
Let's actually do something that
I know it's a little. Sorry.
is suggested here. We're going to pull it on your skin. That's a nice smell.
Yes, I mean this is probably what it really would smell like because there's so much in the bowl that you get.
So I actually pulled the original set notes from both Jean Paul Gaultier and from Summer
nice.
Break. So let's take a look at. I'm actually really curious because when I got the cologne, I never knew what the scent notes
Right,
were.
that wasn't a thing you checked. You
So
just
let's
sniffed
find
and go.
out what for 10 years Marcus walked around smelling like. All right, right, let's talk about the scent notes that I walked around smelling like for 10 years.
Le Male, as virile as it is sexy, pays tribute to the mythical figure that has forever inspired Jean-Paul Gaultier, the sailor.
Sailor.
This men's perfume has an unconventional vision of masculinity. Lavender, referencing the familiar and reassuring smell of shaving soap, is enhanced with the sensuality of vanilla.
That's fascinating.
This
was pulled from their website, from the Jean-Paul Gaultier website, and they mentioned shaving soap.
Oh, they did! The smell of shaving soap. Huh. Well.
That's really cool, y'all. Love that. So this was meant, the original was meant to smell
based off
like
of
the dupe. This just got so meta, I can't see straight. Does it make it a dupe if it's now shaving? Maybe this is the original.
Right. Huh.
Anyway, that's so crazy.
Right.
Shaving soap is part of the smell. Okay, so this is from the Summer Break website, and it says the scent inspired by Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male. Top notes are lavender, bergamot, and mint. Middle notes are cinnamon, cumin, and orange blossoms.
Huh.
Wow.
The orange blossom, not...
You don't feel the cinnamon until you look for it. Okay. Try that.
Yeah, because I'm getting a spice, but I couldn't figure out which one it was.
You gotta look for it, but that's it.
Yeah.
It's just a little, but that's in there. Cumin. Yep. Does it smell like chili?
I think those together is what I'm getting.
Smell like Scott Tenorman? Orange blossom. Yep. Mm-hmm. Notes are vanilla. Underneath, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cedar.
Oh, I do definitely get a little cedar.
That's why. Yeah. I've always been a cedar nut. I don't know why. Pencils. You grew up in public school using pencils. Oh.
Wow. It's funny beautiful to read all this print from the summer break side, and then how, just simple it was on the Le Male side description.
Right. It's like Le Male wasn't giving it all away.
No.
We'll give you 3 of them, but here they've got the rest of it. That's very cool. Wow, well done. Yeah, we're so curious if Kyle wore this.
Right, or knew somebody that did. Like, I wonder if there's a reason he picked it. Although it does have shave soap in their description, so.
I may not ever get over that. That's crazy. I've been wearing this the whole time. What do we find in this? So it's kind of fun, I think, with the colognes to almost pretend like we're approaching this as if we didn't know it was a cologne.
Right.
So, like, if you didn't know that this is a cologne or anything, if you can you like clear your mind and kind of smell this new? What does this smell like?
It's very clean. I almost get, I don't know. Now reading that, it kind of confused me. Now I'm like trying to smell all those things.
I smell like the softer mint. I've always loved spearmint because like peppermint's like, hey, I'm peppermint, but spearmint's always like, hi. So I like that's kind of in there like that.
Yeah, you made your hair get all crazy. That
was...
Well, it's funny. Smelling it, I would not have gone to a cologne from this. My brain wouldn't have been like, oh, this is cologne-y. You know, like some of the other ones, like I think we were kind of looking for that.
Right.
It's a very fresh, clean smell. I don't want to say it's baby powdery, but there's a little something in there, whether that's part of, maybe the vanilla and the tonka bean combo that I'm getting a little of that side.
Right. But I think what's lovely about this is you've taken some scents that can be really heavy. Tonka can be really heavy. Sandalwood can be really heavy. Cedar can be really heavy. Vanilla can be really heavy. And you've brought out the light side of those fragrances.
Yes.
Right?
But they all blend really well. I know that was listed in like
not
3...
in intensity. Not light by intensity, but light by like it's the very light side. It's not the shadow side of those.
Yeah, because smell the pour again next to this. Because I'm curious if those...
Yeah, see, this is well blended. Here I can smell the different things.
Right, and that's what I'm curious because they write it out. Yeah. Top, middle layer, and...
Yeah, what do you smell in there?
Yeah, it's funny. I can get a little more of the cologne part if I smell from here. This is way more blended. And
this smells like me. You know what's interesting? This smells like my jacket at the end of the night.
Oh, like after it's kind of...
Right.
Yeah.
So not like the intensity on my skin at the very beginning. This is like the next day when I go to hang up my jacket and I'm like... I put that on last night.
Well, it's funny. I don't... like some of the cologne stuff I assume to be a lot... I don't want to say darker. That's probably not the right word, but...
It's lather.
Heavier kind of a thing. You know, and this is less woodsy and much more of the blend of the lavender bergamot mint part keeps it a little more masculine. I wouldn't even say, though, it had to be.
Yeah, well, I remember kind of the ad campaigns and stuff at the beginning when this was released, and the whole idea is kind of what they allude to in a little. It's a different type of masculine.
I totally get that.
Right? I guess kind of like a sailor is a different kind of masculine.
Yeah.
Masculine, to be sure. I got a cousin and a grandpa from the Navy. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but they're out on the water.
Right.
They're not in a business tux behind
it's
the
the
scenes.
bay rums and it's the salts. And
I totally get that.
So I think it's like taking that to an extreme. What would a sailor wear when he comes back?
Right.
You know?
Totally. It's great, though. I'm glad you found that. That's very cool.
I know. I'm so good. And I love that we find these different artisans in much different ways. Sometimes I'm looking for something specific and somebody I've never heard of just pops up. And
we were meant to find it.
And here we go. A whole episode. I love it. Oh, man. I wish you could try this. If there was only some way for you to get your own. Head over to their website at summerbreaksoaps.com, where you can find this and a wide range of other products. I'm just going to put this all over me and then go out for the day.
I mean, you should probably mention how it shaves.
Yeah. Well, I've had my shave. And at first it was a harder soap, and I thought it was harder to lather. But it was completely user error. I am brand new to this. And if you are too, I even had it suggested that I find a lather coach, because that is a big part of the art form. No two soaps are created the same, and no two lathers, therefore, can be created the same. Once I figured out a couple little things, it was a beautiful lather and it was a beautiful shave. Hi, welcome to Messages. If you are watching this live on Saturday morning, go hit up the live chat. I will be there giving away samples. If we have any left, I will send you one. We're not going to be smelling the samples that we get. We're going to be giving them away to you because we might want to do a whole episode on, which one is this?
Woodshop.
On Woodshop. We might want to do a whole episode on Woodshop, so we don't want to give away our first reaction.
I totally get the class from school, though.
I know.
See? That's
Isn't
great.
That cool? So if you're in the chat, go come and say hi and see if I have any samples left. Also, the other message that we got were some wonderful suggestions as far as other companies to check out. And we sure did. So we have been buying soaps like crazy for the last couple of weeks. And we want to let you know about the upcoming episodes and what companies we will be featuring.
Yes, so we have 345 Soaps, Ariana and Evans, Barrister and Mann, Katie's Bubbles, Declaration Grooming, McDuff's, Moon Soap, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Southern Witchcraft, Sterling, Van Yule, Holy Ka, and Zingari Man.
Holy Cow? Holy Cow?
Cow.
No.
We still don't know.
They wrote it. They wrote it out.
Holy
but
Cow.
They didn't spell it any different. We'll figure it out.
There was one more too, though.
There is. We just made an order with Gentleman's Nod.
So the list continues.
Those will arrive in a couple of days.
But if there's any that you want us to review that we don't have on our list, please put that in the chat as well.
Yeah, let us know.
So
let
we
us
can
know if
get
there's
on
any
it.
companies that you like that we should be checking out. We're at the very beginning of our journey, and we hope you'll come along with us.
Yeah. Thank you for spending this time with us today. And don't forget, you have an appointment next Saturday at 9 a.m.
You smell better just watching this.